嗨，大家好，今天咱们来聊一聊泽连斯基和特朗普会谈的这个事情。因为过去2-3天没来得及整理，那今天整理了一些相关的观点来跟大家聊一下。那话不多说，我们现在开始吧。首先，我们先来看一下泽连斯基和特朗普聊天的一个内容，看他们是怎么撕逼的。
So he occupied our big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now the President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
That's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, the situation the same. The people are been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count one.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what you're
this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
I'm not playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
You're
playing cards.
Mr. President.
You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives of
war.
millions of people.
You're
gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I answer?
Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. you have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military equipment, and your
voted
men
for
are
your
brave, but they had to use our military.
What about West?
If you didn't have our military equipment,
if
you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
Said a lot of
accept
times
that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you'd take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what,
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
看了这个视频，你会觉得相当的无语，对吧？就是泽连斯基感觉像是去赴了一场鸿门宴，然后在宴会上想发表一下自己的观点，然后被特朗普给怼回去了，然后说他手上没有牌，他说没有美国，那你泽连斯基手上就没有牌，这其实还挺让人伤感的，对吧？这就是没办法的事情，小国的命运嘛，总是由几个强硬的大国来主导。那刚好也看到一篇文章，是那个连岳先生写的，就我觉得分析的还可以。就在他看来啊，他说这是一件好事。好的第一点就是从那个谈话的内容我们也可以看得出来，就是泽连斯基在不断的反驳川普，然后表达自己的观点，也说明了美帝的那个霸权的一个消退。以前美帝习惯了那个唯我独大，是吧？他认为乌克兰能赢得战争，因为是他们提供了很多武器啊、钱啊啥的。但是现在他们也不想再这么做了，所以连泽连斯基也觉得，就是这会议上好像是最后走的时候也没有签署任何的协议。然后好的第二点呢，就是无论泽连斯基吵还是不吵，基本上就是改变不了他现在的一个现状。然后第三点就是这个视频让许多矛盾大爆发，美国与欧洲大国的矛盾，美国与乌克兰的矛盾，甚至美国内部的矛盾都会引出来。然后欧洲几个大国，美国的民主党的势力都会支持泽连斯基，可能特朗普的那个共和党的势力就会受到一些压制，所以接下来有可能会看到他们各种撕咬，并且咬得很凶。第四点就是你从这个谈话的内容里面可以看得到，其实他们谈话 都是很感情用事的，没有什么重点，就是很随意的一种怼法，你怼我，我怼你，就是没有什么实质性的那个进展。这说明其实美国现在也自顾不暇了，对于很多国际上的事物，它的那个影响力正在消退。第5点呢，也给很多国家的人上了一课，就是说这个世界本质上还是弱强食的一个社会，也就是一个丛林社会，谁的船头大，谁就说了算，对吧？那目前来说，特朗普船头肯定很大，所以他想发表什么，泽连斯基只有在一旁听的份，然后泽连斯基想插嘴也插不上，就被特朗普和万斯给屌的不行。所以对于我们自己来说，个人来说，当然也是打铁还是自身硬，只有自己强大了，自己国家强大了，那在社会上或者在国际社会上才会有发言权，对吧？不知道大家认为我这些观点有没有什么道理？有道理的话可以点个赞，没有道理的话也可以留言说一说你的感受。最后的话就从这个撕逼就可以看得出来，这一次会谈基本上没有什么实质性的效果。那乌克兰的话，接下来可能还是会面临很多的困难。OK， 那本期视频到这里就结束了，拜拜。